Only one team will keep the winning waves going to start the season as we're off in week 2. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Carr off the play fake. This one's taken in by Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Pistol snap to Carr. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Dak now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Where are you take? Where are you take? At 47.
From the gun is Prescott. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Cowboys punting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Bryan Anger on now. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. It's fielded at the 14. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will get set to take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
From the gun, a give to Miller. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That one gains 7. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Second and 10 now. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Sending the tight end in motion left. Play action, Prescott. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. This is Elliott running right. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go, 47. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And that one's unsuccessful.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On 2nd down, a run with Elliott. And this one does not go far. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Prescott now on 3rd down. That finds Elliott complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They send the tight end in motion. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. They dump it off to the back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Here's Prescott. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Another throw for Prescott. He's on the move. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. First down, here's Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Elliott's on 1st and 10. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Prescott here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
We're going to 54. Why?
Throw in on 3rd and long. Catch made by Cooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well...
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They give to Kamara, left side. And he'll take this up to around the 30-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Carr here from the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Carr now on 1st and 10. They'll set up a screen out wide. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Carr with it on 1st. He stays up. No place to go, so he just threw it away. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to the air, Carr. Cowboys rush it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Kevontae Turpin, now the return for the Cowboys. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Now Dak to throw. It's taken in by Lamb. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
We're going to 53. 26.
Elliott running out of the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
26.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. So it's going to be 4th and short. They'll go with another punt, which brings Brian Anger back to the field. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Now. It's front. What's up?
Running right, it's Kamara. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. And it's the Saints with a 2nd and 7. From the 23. This is complete to Olave. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.